Leaders make decisions every day, and not all decisions are created equal. That is, some of our decisions come with more consequences, both positive and negative, than others do. The 3T model is a decision-making and resource allocation model that I introduced in my book, Learn, Lead, Lift: How to Think, Act, and Inspire Your Way to Greatness. It's also a way of thinking, or a mindset, that informs how we approach different dilemmas that we might encounter in our day-to-day lives. For any set of variables or circumstances, we can either choose to tolerate, transform, or transcend it. It doesn't matter whether some or all of the variables are internal or external to us. What does really matter is how clear we get about the time and the energy and the money that are associated with our choice, whether we're choosing to tolerate, transform, or transcend something. This is because some resources, like time, are not renewable. Time spent is time spent. Other resources like energy can be renewable, but some are just slower to renew than others. Think the difference between growing a new tree and creating a new 3D printed object. I'm going to walk you through 3 different scenarios to illustrate how the 3T model works and how you can apply it. First off, meet Maria. Maria is the CEO of a small manufacturing company that was founded by her grandfather. So this is a family business. Maria's company has been expanding its operations in recent years, and they've been making a healthy profit. Unfortunately, they have maxed out on their space. She and her leadership team now have a big decision to make. Should they, A, take out an expensive new lease and move their manufacturing operations to the larger space? Or B, should they keep their costs lower and work within the current space, even if it means turning away some new business? After crunching all the numbers and consulting with her team, Maria decides that the financial risk required to expand is simply too high. It's going to take way too much money to pay for that new lease and to then buy all of the new capital equipment that she needs, and let alone the training time for everyone to learn how to use the new equipment, to set it up, etc. So all in all, when you total that up, it's simply too big of a cost. So in this case, she chooses to tolerate, and that's the right decision. Number 2, meet Jim. Jim is a program director for a nonprofit community development organization. And clients have been complaining lately a lot about slow response time from Jim's staff and the sheer amount of paperwork that they have to complete multiple times when they want to access more than one program offered by Jim's agency. Both clients and staff have been asking for technology-enabled, streamlined solutions for years. And the cost of implementing a new technology platform has finally become affordable for the organization. In the past, it was really expensive, and now it has finally gotten to a price point that they actually can afford. But as we all know, change is hard. So Jim's worried about how people are really going to take to the new technology platform. He doesn't want to invest precious resources in the organization and time in learning a new system, and then no one decides to use it. So after a lot of thought and consideration, he decides that even though implementing a new system will be time consuming, and yes, there may be hiccups along the way as staff and clients learn the system and adjust to new procedures, he decides that transformation of existing processes is the right thing to do. Ultimately, that will serve more clients faster, which supports the mission of the organization. Number 3, meet Quan. Quan manages a team of software development engineers at a large technology company. Quan has been lobbying senior management for more headcount for at least the last several months. Even though the number of high stakes projects their team is asked to deliver has been increasing pretty steadily and pretty rapidly, they've been getting the work done with no increase in the number of team members for the past 3 years. At a recent team meeting, someone suggested that there are some potential efficiencies that the team could choose to implement now or leverage now instead of actually adding headcount. Well, after a spirited team discussion and a lot of personal reflection, Quan decides that the team can transcend the need for additional headcount. And a part of the payoff for doing so is that this will actually give the team an opportunity to mature, to grow beyond its current state of functioning. The possibility of finding a new level of performance and capacity for the team is really exciting and energizing to Quan because it represents a whole different kind of challenge for them as a leader than they've taken on in the past. So in each of these scenarios, the decision to tolerate, to transform, or to transcend the set of circumstances has the potential to materially impact the organization in profound ways. The next time you decide how you're going to allocate time, energy, and money, consider whether applying the 3T model can help steer you in the right direction.